Well, hello and welcome back. Thanks for coming back. It truly is a spectacality of a day indeed on the island of Love today. As you can see, the sky is looking very, very blue indeed. If you're curious to know where we are, we're in the rear streets to the rear of the main Paphos police station, and we're heading in the direction of Universal. So if you're curious to know what it's like in the Universal area of Paphos, this could be that little video that's been waiting especially for you. So stick with us, so don't click off just yet. So Universal, very, very popular area in Paphos, by the way. Many, many expats choose to reside here 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, every single day of the year. And of course, many choose to buy a holiday home, perhaps for their future retirement, or to come and have a holiday or two on the island of Love. So let's carve up Universal and also take you down to the main Paphos Harbour area, just to show you just how close it is to the main event. So another reason why people like to hang out in Universal, it's within walking distance, and I truly mean that, 10 to 15 minutes, and you'll be in the main event, Paphos Promenade, Harbour area, and of course Bar Street. And if you happen to be in and around Bar Street, why not pop in and see myself and Marika at the Marika and Me Lounge Bar, the information hub of Paphos. Anything that you might want. Perhaps you want information on a boat trip, a Jeep safari, perhaps you fancy hiring a car, or perhaps you just a little drink or two. Perhaps take the weight off and sit on our outside terrace. Yes, indeed. So, Universal area, very, very popular landmark coming up now, the Paphos Diner. So a lot of people know that place very, very well. A couple just returned to the UK. If your name is Sir Daniel, and of course the girl is always, 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 always right, Lady Sherry. They like to hang out at Paphos Diner, as do many, many other people like Sir Ronnie of the Miller. And of course he popped in to see us at the Marika and Me Lounge Bar. Talking about Ronnie's, there's another Ronnie, and he's all the way in downtown Denmark, possibly supping on a nice hot cup of coffee. Big shout out to the man known as Viking Ronnie. Hopefully you're keeping well, and hopefully you're planning your next adventure to the island of Love, which of course is downtown Cyprus, and in particular Paphos. This is where we are. Now, this is the inner ring road. Now we're going to have to go left, but very shortly we're going to take a right and head into downtown Paphos. Now if you're on foot, obviously, you can literally cross over the road and crescendo down towards the Poplight supermarket, which of course is then the rear of the Marika and Me Lounge Bar. Keep on going, you're on Bar Street, keep on going a bit further, and you'll be getting those spectacular views of the blue, 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 blue Mediterranean Sea, which means you'll be on the Paphos Promenade and crescendoing into the Paphos Harbour area. See, I told you, a lot of people like Universal, and there's a reason for it, because it's so, so close. Sorry about that, Lady Andrea, but you switched the lights to red as I was going through, so I'm not really wrong, am I? Here we are, we're coming towards the main Hotels Road, or Hotel Strip, as we call it, on the island of Love. Coming into focus very, very soon indeed will be the Alexander the Great Hotel. And again, you've got lots of apartment complexes in and around here where you might want to hang out on that special, special holiday. Liminari Gardens is on the left, by the way. Big shout out to some people who like to stay there. Perhaps if your name is Earl Paul, all the way in downtown Yorkshire. He's planning his next adventure to downtown Paphos, and I'm looking forward to having a chat with him at the Marika and Me Lounge Bar. More information on the Marika and Me Lounge Bar. Perhaps if you want to book a stag night or a hen night, or perhaps an after wedding party. For those of you who know, we have a rather pleasant upstairs room with a rather groovy ceiling, and of course an outside terrace with great views of that blue, 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 blue Mediterranean Sea. So if you want to book it, please feel free. Get in contact with us via the usual methods, obviously YouTube comments. Our email is on our about page on YouTube, or you can go and hunt us down on Facebook, Marika and Me Lounge Bar, or why not go and hunt us down on our website, marikaandme.com, and find out all the little packages that we can put together for you. So you can rent that room for that special occasion, and we can put a special drinks package together just for you. So you know that when you've booked it, everything will have already been prepaid, you'll get great service, and you'll receive that drinks package to keep yourself, your family and your friends very, very content at the Marika and Me Lounge Bar. Big shout out to Lady Doreen, and of course her and our Sir of the Keith. Of course, that was the Annabelle Hotel. Lots of people like to hang out at the Annabelle Hotel, 5-star luxury hotel that sits on the cusp of the blue Mediterranean Sea. If you're curious to know about the weather, well, I'm pretty sure you can see the weather is amazing, but if you want to know what temperature it is 10:30 in the morning and it is 28 degrees, and they're predicting a high today of 30 degrees. So not bad on the island of love. So if you are looking for a great place to come for a holiday, get yourself on that internet and start checking out Paphos and all the various complexes and hotels. What's going on here, eh? Gridlock outside the M Boutique Hotel. That's the hotel you are looking at now. It's an adults only hotel, fabulous room pool. When we stormed it, if you want to see us go around the hotel, including a full room tour, just look up M Boutique Hotel on the little channel known as Marika and Me. So we've got Gridlock, and it appears that it's not the fault of that blue bus that you can see. That's bus number 611, and it's heading in the direction of the Tomb of the Kings. But a lot of people turning around, or perhaps we should turn around. I tell you what, we're going to turn around and take a diversion. There you are, Gridlock traffic on the island of love in downtown Paphos. So we'll head up towards the Sofiana Resort and Spa. And again, a lot of people like to stay there. Big shout out to a girl with the Pussycat Dolls, her name's Lady Ali, and Lord of the Neil. We'll be waiting for you when you come back to the island of love in October. You know where to find us, the Marika and Me Lounge Bar on the most famous street in the world. And of course that is Bar Street. So there it is, the Sofiana Resort and Spa. We're now turning a right onto Bar Street. Some parts of Bar Street could do with a bit of work, shall we say, and then some parts of Bar Street are all open and waiting just for you. You've got the Baywatch coming up on the left-hand side. A lot of people like to pop in there. As we keep on going, we've got the Demokritos restaurant on the right-hand side. Great place for some Greek dancing, glass head carrying, should we say. I'm laughing about that because there is a guy in there that can carry up to 40 glasses on his head. I'm dying as I try to watch this gentleman park his car that's a little bit too big for that space. But there we go. What can you say? Let's keep going. Nice little church on the left-hand side. That's where you can either repent your sins, perhaps, or leave a little donation. Flair's Bar, Demokritos, a little takeaway, Notorious Bar, and of course next door to that is the famous bar, Marika and Me Lounge Bar. Open from 1 p.m. in the afternoon until 1 a.m. in the evening. Well, early hours, isn't it? Or a little bit later, perhaps if you're popping in for a karaoke. If you want to go karaoke in Paphos on a Monday, on a Wednesday, and on a Saturday, come and join myself, Mr. Paul, and of course, your Marika and my Marika as we entertain you. At the end of Bar Street, what have we got? Keg and Barrel. We've got the Memories Cocktail Bar. And of course, we've got the greatest fish and chip shop in the world. That's T&J's. And many people have popped in there and told us that they do make fantastic fish and chips, and they do. And if you want to see me sample them, again, on the little channel known as Marika and Me, why not go and Google T&J's Fish and Chips, Marika and Me. Up will come a little video where I relish the delights of their rather nice fish and chips. Almira Hotel, we're doing the loop, if you understand, and heading back towards the blue Mediterranean Sea, the Paphos Promenade, and of course the Paphos Harbour. So don't click off just yet. Now, can I ask you for a big favour? If you do like what you see, please consider to hit the thumbs up, the like button. Doesn't cost you a single penny. And hopefully you'll consider to subscribe to the channel. Again, it doesn't cost you a single penny. It just tells YouTube that you like what you've seen, and perhaps they should recommend the little channel known as Marika and Me to more like-minded people like yourselves. But if you would like to keep the channel afloat, help us with a couple of bob or two, there are a few ways that you can do it. You can either use the super thanks button in the comment section. That's a heart-shaped button with a $ in the middle. And you can gift us as little as $1.99. I'd like to say a huge thank you to the guys that do. If your name is Sir David, and of course his very own blonde beauty, Lady Angela, thank you very, very much indeed. Lady Ali, Lord of the Neil, thank you very, very much indeed. You can also support us via the Buy Me a Coffee platform. That's a virtual platform where you can buy us a virtual coffee or two. And I would like to say a massive, massive thank you to a lady in downtown Glasgow. If your name is Lady Kirstine, thank you very, very much indeed. And please shake the hand of that little superstar. Of course, he is already fantastic because he's known as Alexander the Fantastic. Thank you very, very much indeed for those 20 virtual coffees. You are a superstar and a legend, and we'll look forward to seeing you when you get off that big bird. You come to downtown Cape of Paphos in July, not that far away. And I'm pretty sure there'll be an iced Kio waiting, especially for you. Rear streets of the Cape of Paphos Promenade. We've got supermarkets, we've got hire cars, we've got restaurants, and we've got complexes where you can stay, like the Basilica Holiday Resort. A great little complex at a very, very affordable price, very, very close to the main event, as we say. Plenty of gift shops, perhaps if you've forgotten your little hat or those pair of flip-flops, you can get them in downtown Cape of Paphos. And if you are hiring a car, perhaps come and see me, Mr. Paul, at the Marika Lounge Bar, and I'll sort you out with a car. And remember, if you hire a car from myself, you will not have a blockage on your credit card. You will pay no excess. You will just pay the daily rate. Exactly. Now, a lot of hire car companies around the world now have a minimum of 3 to 4 days to hire the car. If you wish to hire a car from myself, the minimum is 2 days. But remember, there is no excess, no blockage on your credit card. You just pay for those 2 days, or those 3 days, or those 4 days, and off you go, gallivanting in and around the island of love. Downtown Cape of Paphos Harbour on a spectacality of a day indeed. All that's missing is you, so you know what you got to do. Get yourself on a big bird, or a canoe, or perhaps a bicycle, and start pedaling like crazy. Because Paphos, Cyprus, Marika and me, you've guessed it, we're waiting, especially for you. I'd like to say a huge thank you for watching. Truly enjoyed your company. Hopefully you enjoyed my company, and hopefully you'll join me again on my little adventures on the island of love very, very soon indeed. Don't forget to come back for the next little episode. That'll be me at the Marika Lounge Bar, showing you some of the improvements that have taken place. Yes, we finally have a wall, and that wall will be the Wall of Fame. So don't forget to come back tomorrow. Join Mr. Paul as he chitter-chatters about what's going on at the Marika and Me Lounge Bar. Thanks for watching.